I'm known around the area as the diaper lady. I had a very good exit from a tech company, and I decided that after two of my customers bought my company, that I wanted to do something I'd be really passionate about, and I wanted to do something to help the environment. I knew I wanted to manufacture here in New York State. It was a priority for me, and I also wanted to employ people who had barriers to employment. And so I embarked on trying to fix what I think is one of the worst offenders of our environment, which is the disposable diaper. So diapers in the US every year, $8.1 billion are spent on diapers every year. And Kimberly-Clark and Procter & Gamble are the two largest sellers of disposable diapers. And Bun Genius and Grovia are the two largest sellers of cloth diapers. Did you know that 29.3 billion, that's billion with a B, disposable diapers go into our landfills every year? They take 500 years to biodegrade. They're contaminating our groundwater because many of the landfills don't have the proper filtration. And even worse than that, they have had studies. France just finished a study in January that proves the top 22 disposable diapers sold in France, which are the same brands that are being sold here, have carcinogens that are in more than trace amounts and Roundup in those disposable diapers, even the ones that say they're organic. So what's the problem with cloth? Cloth diapers are a nightmare to use. So they leak like a sieve, families are waking up in the middle of the night, everything's wet. After you use them for about 4 to 8 weeks, they're usually made out of cotton and microfibers. They smell like a gym. And you have to do this awful thing called stripping that takes you 2/3 of the day. It's not fun. But even more importantly is, what do you have to do to clean a cloth diaper? So you have a sprayer on your toilet, you walk over, you spray it, you soak it, you scrape it, and then you soak it again, and then you put it in a pail, and you have to wash that diaper within 24 hours or your whole house smells like poop. So we have designed something that's going to stop all of that. The two top competitors, as I had mentioned before, Grovia and Bun Genius, and we are in the same price point, even though we are much superior and a disruptor. So Tidy Tots was developed over a 10-year period with over 100 families that helped me design and redefine cloth diapering. We have 4 utility patents that have issued, one in the works in the US that are really robust. We have a Canadian and a European. All of our technology is well protected, and we're manufactured here in Scotia, New York, at a facility that supports individuals with barriers. And it's an advantage to me because I only have to pay for my employees when I really need them to pack or to send out product. And our margins are amazing. We have a flushable liner that secures, and the margin on that is over 700%. So on tech level, very quickly, why are we better than anything else? Well, there we go. We have a technology called Smart Rise. We're the only one-size diaper that you don't need to adjust. So it'll fit a 10-pound baby or a 36-pound baby every day without a parent doing anything. In addition to that, we have our flushable liner. Our flushable liner secures in 6 locations. It doesn't matter how active that baby is, that diaper is going to stay clean. Our flushable liner is actually made out of hemp and bamboo, so it's septic safe and it's sustainable. We are totally mess-free. We have flaps, and we have a really deep 1.5-inch gusset that traps everything in the leg, so it will not leak at all. Our no folds and boosters are made out of a hemp blend. Hemp is antimicrobial, which means no bacteria can grow in it, so you'll never have that smelling like a gym. It's the most absorbent natural product on the market, so it absorbs more than anything. We have 2 absorbent pieces to our diaper. One is called a no-fold and the other is a booster. And between the 2, they can absorb 12 ounces of fluid. So we're perfect even for overnight or heavy weathers. We have really engaging packaging. Our margins, as I mentioned, are fantastic, but nothing is greater than our renewable at 86%, because people are going to go, families are going to go to the store twice a month or online twice a month to buy our product. So this is where we're going to really make our money, and our even our manufactured cloth part of the diapers, we're making good margins on. We know our target, it's the millennial person. They want to invest in a company that cares, that they have to have convenience, they care about cost, and they want something that's really cool. We're now online at Amazon, Walmart, Buy Buy Baby, Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, and we're so proud to say this month we started selling at Nordstrom's. And we all know Nordstrom's only sells the best of the best. We know in order to get to the next level, we're really going to have brand awareness. It's the only thing we haven't been able to accomplish as yet, because we've never really had the funding to do so. The team is myself and Sarah, and then we have someone who manages our Instagram and our Facebook. But here's the whole team. This is a group of people that work, many of which do have barriers to employment. And we're a very happy place, and we are producing like crazy. We just developed a way to take $1 off per no-fold that we're doing. So we're really proud of that. So what's my ask? I need help. I need to get to that next level. I either need a mentor or somebody who would be willing to come on board for a piece of the company. We need to have content. So now once we get the money and we have all the money to spend on ads so we can get our name out there, we need to have videos and graphics, and we need to really engage people, and it needs to be fresh and new every other week. And an intern would be awesome as well. So in closing, I'm also the only entrepreneur you will ever know that gets peed on a regular basis and doesn't mind. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, so our largest set, and that's what we recommend someone buys, has 6 covers, 12 no-folds, 8 boosters, 2 rows of plushies, which is 100 flushable liners, and a wet bag. And we recommend somebody buys that. If they bought one of those and used a plushie every time, in 2 years they would save $1,700 over if they spent disposables and only spent 35 cents on each disposable. Yes.
Sandra, along with that, so thinking of your outreach and your marketing, what's that hill you have to get over to convince people to move away from disposable?
It's our flushing. We're not having trouble with that. If we reach you and you see our ad, we got you. It's the problem that I have to have enough money and resources so that you'll click and open up that ad. That's where I'm having the trouble. That's the hump for us. And I'm sure there are people in this audience who discovered how to get over that hump, and that's why I'm here.
Yes. have you thought about marketing in OBGYN offices
We have.
and having, kind of the coupons and the flyer?
We absolutely have. In fact, we've actually reached out to some surgeons and we had a couple that were very interested because if you have a baby who has a surgery, these are great for them. So yes, we have. But it is something we want to work on. We also want to do an advocate program. But all these things actually take financing because you have to have programs all set up. Any other questions? Yeah, one last.
All right, one more.
Have you considered affiliate marketing where people that are already catering to your end consumer can sort of tout your brand? So the stroller manufacturers of this world and the crib manufacturers of this world.
I haven't had any luck with that yet, but I am trying because I do think that's a great avenue. Where we are having luck is with bloggers. Of course, you have to pay them to look at your product, but when they start blogging, that makes all the difference to our sales.
So, may I just add to this, like everyone in this room can probably on Facebook tout your brand.
Yes, that would be lovely.